आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणामाकृतिं स्मरेतेन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथः लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षमङ्घ्रिद्वयं निगमशाकिशिखाप्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रं विघ्नातिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः सर्वेषां स्वागतं. Welcome to another Vyakhya session. So we were talking about the importance of the Indriyas. What is the work of the Indriyas? Why do we need it? So purpose of Indriyas have already been served. We saw what they should do. The continuation little bit overcomes over here, overlaps into the next chapter, which is called as the importance of Pradakshina and Namaskara. So this Pradakshina and Namaskara, both of them have their own they are rituals, which is a part of the Hindu culture. We do that at the end, we do that in the beginning, that it's a part of all the rituals that we do for any puja. Now, specifically, the importance of these two we are talking about, but the continuation when we are talking about the purpose of Indriyas, there is an expansion over here. So there is an overlap. So it is relevant to the previous chapter as well as the current one, the first two uh, shlokas. So what are they? चरणौ तौ तु सफलौ केशवालयगामिनौ ते च नेत्रे महाभागा याभ्यां सन्दृश्यते हरिः. So charanau tau tu saphalau, that means you have your legs. What is the purpose of those legs? It is to walk. Just to walk anywhere? No. If you do not use your legs to visit Hari Alaya, Keshavalaya, Devalaya, to the Punya Kshetras, the Char Dham, whatever we are, just they've given it over here, we can expand based on that. Keshavalaya. So to such Punya Kshetras, then there is no point. So they can only become Saphala. The true Phala can only be realized by going to these places. Techa Netre. Now we are talking about Netra. That one was missed out over. We talked about Jihva. We talked about Karna. We talked about the skin. The fifth, this thing we can conclude the whole body because it is all over. That was already done because we talked about the shoulders. We talked about cleaning, etc., etc. The puja room or the place of worship. Charanau tautu saphalau. This also comes under the same organ. Now netre. Techa netre mahabhaga yabhyan sandrishyate harihi. If you do not, that what are the real eyes? What is the eyes actually serve a purpose? What is that? With the eyes, we are able to see Hari's form. If we are not able to see Hari's form, we are missing out on the happiness that is provided. Kalyanadbhutagatraya Kamitarthapradayine Srimad Venkatanathaya Srinivasaye Te Namaha. This or Shuklam Bharadarau Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam. Look at the words used. Shuklambaram, Shukla Ambaram, white dress. Shuklambaram Vishnum. Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam. Shashivarnam is like the moon. Shashivarnam, that Varna. Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam, 4 hands. In the same way, Shantakaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham. Imagine all these forms. If we do, the thought of such forms actually brings about a sense of calmness to our mind. So if we are not able to see those forms without eyes, I don't know what is Chaturbhuja, 4 hands. I don't even know what hands look like. I can only feel it. Now imagine, how can we imagine with the Shankha Chakra Gadadhara, all those things? That is not possible. So what is our eyes helping us to do? It is helping us to see the Murta, manifested things, so that I can imagine Hari into that form. I can bring that Hari Tattva into that form. Because that is the only way. Otherwise, it is like Ashariravani. Somebody saying something, even for that we need a voice. That also has to be manifested. So nothing that I can understand can come out without manifestation. So therefore, eyes is actually helping me to form the image of Hari. And through that, I am able to feel the happiness, feel that sense of a pleasure through him. So that is, therefore, it is saying, Techa netre mahabhaga yabhyam samdrishyate harihi. So your eyes are truly happy when we see the Lord. So that is one thing. Then kintasya charanaih karyam vritha sancharanairdvija yairhi na vrajate jantuhu keshavalaya darshanim. So kintasya charanaih karyam, those legs. Those legs, what is the purpose they are serving? If we don't go to Keshavalaya, so Sancharan, even because the purpose, see, let us understand the metaphor over here. Dvija, a person with a purpose. All right. We also saw over the Nrupashu, Jantus. Though both the words will mean the same thing. If we say our legs serve a purpose, they also have legs, they also have limbs. If we say walking is the only goal, they also walk. Why don't, and then the question is, why don't we have legs like them? Why do have we have legs particularly like this? What is the purpose of that? Because there is a Keshavalaya. To climb or to go into such places, you require these kind of feet. These are much better as compared to other jantus who are not able to reach. Not every jantu is able to go over there. Maybe some are able to, not every. But humans are able to go to every Punya Kshetra. That is the reason they built it. They only built it. So Jantus also walk around. If we say just walking around is the purpose of these limbs, then the question is, why don't we have limbs like them? Why do we have charanas different? So a little differentiation they are adding over here. Kintasya charanaih karyam vritha, meaningless. Okay. Sancharanaihi dvija. That vritha sancharanaihi, jantuhu also does. The person with a purpose, he will go where the purpose is served. That is dvija. So, yaihi navrajate jantuhu keshavalaya darshane. So, that person who does not visit the temples, then he is somebody who wanders wastefully. What is the difference between him and the jantu? That is what is being asked. These two can be connected to the previous chapter or adhyaya as well. The next one, Veda Vedanga Vidusham Muninam Bhavitatmanam Rishittvamapi Dharmagnya Vigneyan Tat Prasadajam. So, one doesn't become a rishi just because he studied the Vedas, Vedanga, or he becomes a Pandita, or he is a Muni, that is abstaining from all the worldly pleasures. When does he become a rishi? A person becomes a rishi when he gets the prasadajam, he gets the kripa kataksha of Hari. So that dharmagnya, the one who knows what dharma is, look, just by studying your Vedas, Vedangas, you will not understand or you will not get the pada of, pada means the status of a rishi. What do you need for that? You need his acceptance. You need his grace to be showered upon you. So, Rishitvam api dharmagnya vigneyam tat prasadajam. Only by his grace you get it. So, that is the meaning of it. So, these three shlokas, the first two, there is an overlap, and the second two, second one, that is this shloka, we go into the importance of, it is not actually importance of pradakshina and namaskara. This is a transitional shloka going into that. Now we will see more about it later on. So we will have a look at all the three shlokas. Charanau tau tu saphalau केशवालयगामिनौ ते च नेत्रे महाभागा याभ्यां सन्दृश्यते हरिः किं तस्य चरणैः कार्यं वृथा सञ्चरणैर्द्विज यैर्हि न व्रजते जन्तुः केशवालयदर्शने वेदाङ्गविदुषां मुनीनां भवितात्मनां ऋषित्वमपि धर्मज्ञां विज्ञेयं तत्प्रसादजम्. So this is what is the transitional shlokas of the next chapter. This is the fifth chapter. You already gone through one, two, three, three, four, five, fifth. This is the fifth chapter. Now we will see more about the importance of Pradakshina, Namaskara, etc. etc. अस्तु स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि.